welcome back. Today I'm going to try something I haven't tried before, such as this channel is, and I've actually painted onto some fabric just with some watercolour paper, sort of blue and then green, and it's dry now, so I thought let's have a go at sort of creating a landscape. And I found this fabric, which I think is going to be super cool to use as my focal point. And I've sort of got out whatever greens I can to match that. And some blue for the sky. I'm not sure whether that's blue or green. I think my eyes are playing me up. But I do think that I can get away with those. So I'm not going to put that on yet. What I want to do is just make a sort of start on this bit. Now, obviously, I haven't got any of this colour. Well, I just haven't, you know. And I've got to use what I've got. So I'm sort of going maybe this colour. And this is quite heavy, so I don't know if this will work. It frays a lot. So what I thought is if I cut across roughly. As you can see, I've got some felt behind because that just makes it easier for me to stitch through. And I quite like doing that. I've done it before and I think it sort of works for me. Right, so obviously we've got all these and I think I can pull out quite a lot of these and I'm going to pop them in my little pot because I want a lot of fraying. And this is perfect for that because it does. It just comes apart. I'm not quite sure what it is, what fabric it is. It's like some sort of, I don't know. It's very soft. It's like a chenille, I think I want to say. I'm not an expert on fabric. I'm getting that all over my... Let's just move that out the way. And I'm going to try, in fact, let me just cut some of this because it's too long. And I'm going to cut it like a sort of hill. You know what I mean? Like a hill. You don't know what I mean. It's fine. I know what I mean. We're going to, I mean, look at that. How cool is that? And I'm going to do the same on the bottom because I think it'll just look super cool. And as you can see, it's just coming apart. It's coming apart in my hands. So sort of go with your fabric. Don't try and force it to be something it's not, because that'll just make life so difficult. There's even more. There's more coming off. So I think that piece is fine. Oh, one more. And I can hide that bit. So I think that would be one piece. Now I want to do another piece because I want two bits of this to go across my page. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to do something with my mat afterwards. Get in. These are going to be great when I need to do some texture on things. Let's see how much we can do. I might come back because it's quite satisfying for me. I don't know how satisfying it is for you watching. I quite like pulling all the threads out. Look at that. It's so cool. Oh, just look at the fraying. I'm going to leave that there. Can I pull that? Does it go the other way? Yes. Oh, it's just awesome. I'm going to take some this way as well. It doesn't fray so well up and down, but across it's just amazing. So go with your fabric. If it frays, embrace the fraying. Okay, right, so we've got a couple of pieces. The other thing I've got is like this voile-y stuff. Now, it's not going to be exactly the same. I just did the painting as a sort of guide to where I wanted things, but it will probably go completely wrong. Not sure about this one. Oh, this will fray as well. So I may do some more fraying with that one. I don't know. This is silky. Let's just cut a big hill. A big hill like this. I don't know how big my piece of paper is. My piece of paper? It's not paper, it's fabric. That'll be big enough. There we go. Oof. And let's see if that frays just a little. Oh, it doesn't. Look. That doesn't fray at all. So, oh, a little tiny bit. Not a lot. So that's fine. We can have that in the background. Right, so that's that. This, I've used this. I'm sure I've used this before. Let's just cut ourselves a piece, because this one I will sort of fold and wrinkle. Maybe it'll be thinner because it's a bit darker. Let's go a bit thinner. Maybe we'll double it. I don't know yet. But this also just comes apart. So we've got lots of bits to start with, and I think I'm just going to start stitching because I could just be playing with fabric. But I just wanted you to see how I was starting it all off. So I haven't basted this down or anything. I don't know what I'm going to make. I just want to play. And I did do the painting quite a few weeks ago. I didn't show it on video, but I can always do one if you want me to. Okay, it's not something like rocket science. It's, you know, just painting on, sploshing paint on. So I'm going to put this down as a base because it doesn't actually do anything. And let's have some of this. Something like this. It doesn't matter. Stop fussing, Carol. Just do it. This will be on. Let's just stitch these down. Okay, so I do have this vintage thread that I'm using, which is whatever this is, mending thread. 36p this was. God, that must have been a long time ago. In the 80s, I expect. So what I'm going to do is stitch through everything, just straight stitches. Hold it down. In fact, I'll come up a bit more. And I'm just going to straight stitch. I need to be near the top, don't I? Just in case any of them little pesky threads want to undo any more. And I'm thinking I might do a series. Oh, I'll show you the others. Let me show you the others I did. Where are they? Oh, right. So these are the ones I've done. So I started off just sploshing on. And then I did this one, which had a sunset. Don't laugh. And that was just sploshing green on. And I'm going to just follow this with my needle, I think, and thread. And I did a rainbow as well. So, yeah, I had a little play, you might say. So I might do some more of those. They seem pretty cool. If this one works, I'll have a go. I thought I'd try like an easy one first. And I quite like this sort of stitching and just making a picture. I quite like that. And we'll see what happens. I may not finish this today because I think it might take a while. I mean, I could just cut out bits but I might make it just a two-parter maybe. Let's go down. Let's make it go down. It wasn't, but it will now. I'm going to push that down there. And I'm not going to worry, just stitch. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Not a big deal to me. I just think it's something to try. So if you want to get out your paints, I'm sure you've got some. These are just cheap watercolour paints and bed sheet, old cotton bed sheet. That's all it was. And I just watered it down and sort of just sploshed it on, basically. If I can do it, you can do it. I am not an artist, so you know, if you're thinking, oh, I can't do that, then yeah, you can, because it's very easy. It's just splashing paint about. Right. I'm thinking I want this sort of underneath somehow, maybe under there. Now I want it underneath there. Why didn't I do that before? Don't know. Because I'm awkward. How about we just chop that off because I can't get it underneath there. There we go. Sorted. Sorted. We're just going to put that underneath there like that. And then I'm going to stitch across the bottom. I was going to finish, but then I thought, oh, no, we're going to add some more. And then we're just going to stitch on top, which I think will be awesome. Let me know in the comments if you've tried this before. I'm sure that many of you have, because, you know, it's not new. It's not new. It's new to me. Lots of things are new to me. So I'm just trying them all out. I quite like that underneath there, like that. That's nice. And we're just going to layer as we go up. And what I'm going to do is then just put a couple of stitches on the edge, but going in the same direction, because I may go across again. I don't know. But I'm going to put them there for now. And I've still got thread on my needle. So I may do some more across there. I'll be back in a minute, guys. So I think we're off to a good start. Hopefully it will stay on the felt. Can trim it afterwards. It's gone a bit wonky. There's a surprise. And I really want to use this. So I'm thinking, is this blue for sky? Or is it green? I can't tell. I think it's more sky colour. And I do have this. Oh, and I have this as well that we've used before. I'm just thinking if I could layer it. Or maybe I don't need it. Maybe I could just put this on as a shiny sky. Ooh. I'm going to cut this the proper length just for a minute. And I'm going to cut off the ribbony bits because I don't want them on. No, they're not going to fray. It's not going to cut. So it is a case of having to cut it. This is like wired ribbon. So I don't really want that bit on. I think it'll look a bit odd. So we're going to just trim it. Do I want to keep them? I don't know. So thinking I can pop that on there like that. Need another little bit just there, but we can do that in a minute. And then What else have I got? I did have this one. It's very sea. I haven't got a lot of green. I realised when I started doing this, I don't have green, which is bizarre. I have so many colours. Lots of blues, just not very many green. Right, let's see if we can do anything with this. Maybe we just add a bit. Maybe we put this on and we fill up that with stitches. Maybe. So let's use this piece. We're just going to cut, I think, that. Now winging it. My idea was do that. That was my idea. And we're going to, yes, fray it. I thought it might fray. Loving it. Love the fraying. Not fraying the top and the bottom too much, just these sides. Okay, I think we're there. What about we do that? Put this over the top. I quite like that. And we can fill the rest up with stitching. So I've got some more. I'll leave that a minute. I'm just going to concentrate on this bit. So what I think I'll do first is just tack it down by going up the middle. Ish. Or maybe to the side of the middle. And I'm only going to do straight stitch, nothing complicated. Or maybe, oh, I know, back stitch. We'll do a back stitch so that it's sort of solid, like that. But it'll hold it down, and then I can do some more sort of stitching around it. So I don't want it to wiggle. Now you have to bear in mind, because I've not done it before, so we're just having a bit of a play, doing something different. Well, not totally different, just, you know, with the painting it's a bit different. And we don't know, we might not like it. Who am I kidding? It's stitching. Of course I like it. Oops, tangled up. Don't do that. Oh, we seem to stop there and then start again, so that's fine. I can go down and come back up over there and start again. Maybe we'll leave that whole one there and just go underneath. How about that? Should have done that on the other ones, maybe. Okay. So we're down. We've got some bits in place. This needs something around the top. And I'm looking at my laces. Very blue. I haven't got green lace. I have this. What I want to do, maybe I just stitch over it. I saw Tracy at Art Fibre Stitch do stitching where she went up and down. So I'm going to have a go at that. She's so inspiring, guys. If you don't know her, I'll leave a link to her channel below. And most of you probably already go there because, you know, she's very good. She's probably been stitching all her life. I don't know. Longer than me. Longer than a year anyway. So what I think is I will just stitch up and down. I'm going back round and round, sorry. You're probably getting really dizzy. I'm going up and down here. And I'm just going to do this and make some make some stitches like that and hold that down, and also take away that sort of edge that I'm not very keen on. So I'm going to make little stitches, and I'm going to do big stitches, just straight ones like this. Come on. There we go. And do a little one. And I'm not worrying about the size. They're not going to be the same, all the same size, that's for sure. Just for fun, remember, guys? Doesn't have to be anything. I mean, to me, this is going to be like a little piece of art that I might hang up, depending what it looks like when I've finished. Let's do a big one. But it's all just playing with your fabrics and your stitching and just enjoying yourselves. Bit of relaxation with me chatting away down your ears. You can always turn the sound off and have some music. Oh. And I may do another colour coming along here to fill in between. I don't know yet. I like it. I'm just going to use my thread up. Not wasting it. Not stopping just because I haven't got in. They're the only. So I'll just stitch along until I run out of thread. Oh, of course, yes, that's normal, isn't it, for me? Just when I'm about to finish it all off, it comes undone. But, you know, we're used to that. Right, so I'll do one big one there, and I'm going to come down and finish it off. And let's do a little double knot. That's not going anywhere. It's got a bit of a wrinkle. Hopefully I haven't done that too tight. But there we go. A bit wonky, but we don't mind. So I have some of this colour that I thought might look quite nice. And I've sort of tried to match it with what I've got. That's not too bad. And I thought I'd just do some more stitching around some of these leaves. So, and again, just straight stitching around the leaves. Why not? Just bring that colour out a bit. I might go back over and do that one as well. And I will be turning at the same time because I can only stitch one way. It's a bit awkward when you can only stitch one way, isn't it? I'm sure if you're experienced, you probably can do it both ways, but that's not me. Right, let's go over and do that round this one. Oh, missed a bit, doesn't matter. We'll just go round where we are, like that. How cool is this? I'm loving this. I love the colours. It isn't so much green as sort of sea colours, but, you know, we don't mind, do we? We'll just do whatever we've got. I haven't got any green, so I'm doing this instead. Okay, we're going to go up here. I've got thread left, look. So we're going to go round another one. So I do hope you like this type of video. Let me know. Let me know if you want me to cut out bits, because sometimes I do and nobody says anything. Or do you just want the whole thing? Maybe just cutting out the threading of the numerous times I have to thread the needle. I'm liking this. Just chilling and relaxing. I should have done this yesterday when I was having one of those days. I had a day yesterday. I just couldn't get myself motivated. Not for my stitching videos, for my junk journal videos. I ended up doing a collage because it was all I could think of to do. Nothing else was working. I did try. And then I spilled glue everywhere and oh, it was just a mess. Everywhere was just a mess. I've got more thread. Right, let's go up here. I don't know. I'm just going. I'm just doing. What I can do is just wind it round there. And go round. And where the leaf would go, I can just... I see Tracy do this as well. I am so copying Tracy. She's so inspiring. Sorry, Tracy, I am copying. But in the best possible way. I'm giving you all the credit. Not my idea. Whether there's anything new in stitching, I don't know. But there we go. And I think that looks really super cool. I'm just going to go underneath, finish it off. I always think backstitch looks better on the reverse than he does on the top. I don't know whether that's just me. Is that just me? I think I'll do that again down here. So I'm going to go round with this green. This is the other bit of this. So I've got this bluey green and I've got threads and I've got this. So I'm now using the greeny, the more green colour. And then I'm going to finish this, and then I think what we'll do is we'll come back next week and we'll do a little bit more. Let me know, because you know I do like to do what you want me to. I like to know that you're enjoying them. So if you want me to come back next week, do a thumbs up and a yay. Or something, you know, or something. Whatever you want to do. Thumbs up would be great, because that does spread my videos. If you like it, put a thumbs up, because then what happens is that the YouTube algorithm then goes, oh, people like this video, and they then share it to more people who like stitching but haven't seen my channel. So you'd be helping me out so much if you just press the like button. That would be awesome. I know I don't usually ask you, but when we're so close to, I think it's 2,000. So, you know, wouldn't it be super cool if we could get past that? I'm quite excited. I mean, I haven't had this channel very long. I can't remember when I started it. I'll have to have a look. I will have a look. Come on. How cool is this? You've got a pattern to stitch round. You don't even have to think about where you're stitching. You just go. I've got loads left, so you know what I'm doing. I'm going up to the next bit. And how am I going to get there? I'm going to do the twisty stitch. I'm just going to loop it through my stitches like that. And then go round. And hopefully I've got enough to go round. But if not, doesn't matter. I may be tempted to do some more. I might put the voile on. Oh yes, go around the outside of it. That's cool. So I hope you're all enjoying your stitching. I hope that you know that it doesn't matter if it's wonky. And that if you make a mistake, it doesn't matter. Just enjoy it. Just relax. And use the stitching time to chill, like I do. Just chill and stitch. And there we go. Bit wonky. Who's bothered that it's wonky? Not me. I think that's super cool. Nature isn't straight. Let's just agree on that. Nature isn't straight. So, oh, I'm going to put that on there. I think that would look nice. Did we have some more? I might do another layer. I might do 2 layers. And one underneath, maybe. Woo! I thought I'd cut the other one then. Nope. I am going to go now because I've probably been chatting for so long. I know I have because my throat is dry. It's time for a cup of tea. Right. So I'm going to tuck that under there like that. That's better, like that. And that one's going to go over the... Oh, I did cut it. A dopey. Doesn't matter. And we're just going to stitch those down. And I think what I'll do is I'll do that off camera and just do some little tiny stitches. So more straight stitches, and I'm just going to stitch that on. And then when we come back, we'll do some more decorative stitching. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I do appreciate each and every one of you tuning in and having a look at seeing what I'm up to. Please let me know in the comments if you want to see me finish this off next week, and I will certainly do that. Have a lovely day. Enjoy your stitching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.